Oh, I did hit the live button. I'm smart. Okay, so I just saw something interesting. I know I just had a stream a little while ago, but this really caught my attention. Hi guys, how you doing? So Indiegogo has been promoting very heavily the cash grab for crowdfunder. Hey, Richo. And apparently there's some shenanigans going on here because normal people can't get away with this. So here, let me show you the video that's going around. Oh. Hold on. I screwed that up. Okay, so here is the Indiegogo.
Okay, so
it's raised 156,000. Right?
So
this video is attached to it. So okay, see this face? That is not the face of consent.
Okay, see this face?
That is not the face of consent. So this is about Cecil, and he starts fighting people that are supposedly anti-Comicsgate, including Doug Tenaple, Mike Miller, Edwin Boyette, and some others. But the important bit comes at the end here when he's fighting Doug Tenaple. Now watch this. Now watch raising with soap. Oh, what's this? What's this? Whoops! What's this? Sexual violence in an Indiegogo? Sexual violence in an Indiegogo? Oh dear, that seems wildly inappropriate for an Indiegogo. I am shocked and mildly appalled that they would do that. I am shocked that they would do that. Echo? What? I am shocked that they would do that. Echo? Let me stop sharing. Echo? Let me stop. Let's see if that does it. Is that better? Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. All right, hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Stupid echo. About that, is that better? Okay, let me know if that's better or worse in the chat. Indiegogo is, I'll go over it again because I obviously screwed something up. So what's going on here is Indiegogo is running the cash grab campaign for Cecil, right? Well, what gets me is, stop that. He's fighting several people that are supposedly anti-Comicsgate throughout the video. And at the end, he uses his nunchucks here against this obvious representation of Doug Tenaple and sodomizes him. I don't understand how they're getting away with that. That seems wildly inappropriate for Indiegogo's project, especially because this is obviously another person they're talking about. And I can see where some people are going to say this is promoting sexual violence. And I'm kind of surprised they're letting this slide. And the videos are on YouTube as well, because this is a YouTube insert. So I don't get how this is an acceptable thing to have either on YouTube when this is clearly meant to represent an actual person. Stupid ads. Like if you tried this with anybody else, it would be verboten and they'd complain about it for months. So I don't understand why they think this is acceptable to do to someone that's not only a competitor, but an actual person. So I was a little irritated by this because I don't think they should be doing that. I think it's really poor form, for one. And second, they just keep escalating these things. Like, let the drama die. You don't like each other. Yeah, get over it. I mean, you're getting 156 grand based off this stupid book and the Dirtworm Doug thing that's already insulting Doug TeNapel. Why do you need to have a video sodomizing him? I don't see what they're gaining by that. So this really annoyed me because I thought it was childish and no one's gaining anything by it, and it's just going to stir up the drama factory even more. And the fact that Indiegogo is allowing this on their site is pretty strange and kind of sad and pathetic, honestly. The fact that it's on YouTube, it'll probably get taken down off YouTube at some point, but I don't doubt they'll just repost it later. But if you're making 156 grand off your stupid book, awesome for you. But do you really need to go to these lengths to insult people that you don't like? Maybe I'm wrong, but I find this all very childish. But there are a lot of really good Indiegogos out there that can be supported if you don't want to support this trash. So I would find something else to back, or just go buy a $4 comic book instead of spending $75. You could spend $12. Morning, Kyler. So what have you guys been doing this morning? I've been raging on the internet because I've been bored. Anybody seen anything interesting out there in the world? No? How about all the movie delays? Like Batman being delayed due to the stupid virus. And Batman's not the only movie that's being shut down either. You just got your internet back. What? What? Did you not pay the bill? Because I've done that. Forgot to pay it. Yeah, the Batman shut down, Jurassic World shut down, and something else, some TV show. And the Lord of the Rings one got shut down too, but I think there's something else going on there. Oh, good morning. Get off work at 9. Nice. Oh, yeah, well, Aussie internet is pretty questionable. It seems to get around and not wash its hands. I blame the Aboriginals. But this is really depressing because this movie actually looked like it had some potential, except for the stupid thing here. That's really dumb looking. But some of the other scenes, the stuntman driving the motor car or the bike thing around, looked really good. And the Batmobile in this one actually looked like it was just more of a souped up regular car. I thought that was kind of interesting. So I'm kind of excited to see this movie because it's got a lot of potential. But of course, stupid viruses. Yeah, I know, right, Ryan? All the good buffets are closed. And that I find really distasteful because how can you not love a Chinese buffet? Who are you with, as I had not had any problems? Oh, he's with Australian internets. I just assume there's only one provider in the whole continent. Do you guys have problems with like kangaroos chewing on the wires or anything? Because it seems to me that would be a real problem. Or is it just the emus? Hey, gayest person on YouTube, how you doing? They must be the Richo. They must be the spectrum of Australia. Because I know what they're like. You get the crappy like $20 box, and they make it look like it's going to be awesome, and it's just 50-50 whether it even works. Oh, Oh, there's some good news just found. Check it out. Well, if it loads, we'll find out. Stupid thing, making me look dumber than usual. All right, it's not going to load. Apparently, the Bloodshot movie is going to be available for download. Spectrum's garbage, Kyler. They are. Well, I can't complain too much because I am currently using it, but it's like one of the only providers in my area right now that I can afford anyway. So the Bloodshot movie is going to be available to download on Tuesday. It's supposed to be in theaters right now, but because of the coronavirus, you'll be able to purchase it or rent it or whatever on Tuesday. So in a couple days. And this actually looked like a pretty decent movie. I know a lot of people don't like Vin Diesel, but I really want to see this movie. Because some of the special effects look really cool. So yeah, it opened on last Friday. Box office fell to a 20-year low. Wow. Second place with an estimated $9 million. That's pathetic. If you're in second place with $9 million. Yeah, since everything's shutting down, you're probably just going to have to download stuff. But this one actually looked like it was worthwhile. That Invisible Man looked like a renter to me. Emma, I don't even know what that is. The Hunt looked kind of dumb. But Bloodshot looked really good. And I guess Disney's talking about putting Black Widow on Disney Plus, which I do hope they do, because I know a guy that's got that account, and then I can go over to his house and watch it. I don't have to buy it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'll pay money to see Bloodshot. That looked really good. I'd have gone to see that in the theater. I'll pay $10 or $15 to see it. I'm fine with that. It's about what you'd pay at the theater anyway. And they're postponing Free Comic Book Day this year, which is in May. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm not happy about it. Disney's apparently reporting that their numbers are garbage because of this. It's affecting all their movie releases, and they've had to shut down the theme parks and all that. So no real surprise there. They're going to take a beating if their movies start doing bad because of this. So they kind of have to make sure that the new stuff gets released somehow. I didn't get a chance to watch the trailer for Stargirl, but I heard it looked pretty good, which means I'll probably hate it. What's up, Costin? How you doing? We'll see what else is going on. Legion of Superheroes is postponed now. That adds to the Batman versus Ra's al Ghul and the Infinite Inferior 5. So Disney's postponing stuff, which is not a good sign considering they just fired their chief creative officer or whatever, Dan DiDio, and they're rethinking a lot of other things. So don't know what's up at DC, but it looks pretty frustrating. And yeah, there's a stupid train when I'm trying to stream. I thought it was on the app. Hold on, I'll double check. I know the trailer dropped on YouTube, but let's find out. Let's find out together. Yeah, see, her face looks kind of like baby faced and round. She should look a little older, not like she's 10. This Rocketeer looks terrible. Stargirl, DCU. Yep, you were right. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Johnny. I don't think anybody got notifications. I didn't send this out on Twitter either because I hit the button too soon. And then I was like, yeah, screw it. I didn't think anybody would show up, honestly. I just kind of wanted to complain. This Vagrant Queen, that comic book was terrible. I can't believe it got its own show on Syfy. That's not how you spell sci-fi, so it's Syfy. Snowpiercer, that movie was kind of pointless, kind of stupid. And that creepy video where they compare it to Willy Wonka made way too much sense. But as a TV series, that could be interesting. As for some of this other stuff, Deathstroke, I don't care. Katie Keene, I don't care. Batwoman, nobody cared. Supergirl, garbage. Riverdale, I don't know. I didn't know that show was still on. Fear the Walking Dead, don't care. I heard it's getting good though. I don't know what this even says. I don't know how to pronounce those words properly. DuckTales, I liked as a kid, but the new version looks kind of stupid. DC Superhero Girls, one of my friend's kids loves that show. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Snowpiercer, come see Chris Evans. There were some like cool concepts in there, but they really didn't have time to go into everything and elaborate on it. And the ending was dumb. Like, oh look, there's a polar bear, and then they die because the polar bear eats them. Stupid. Yeah, I just ruined the movie. I don't care. It wasn't that good. Had a few cool scenes. That was it. The rest was kind of dumb. The Boys, I've heard good things about, but I haven't watched it. I don't have time to watch a lot of stuff. Let's see. Black Lightning, I don't care about. Flash, same thing. WandaVision looks like it might be good. Pennyworth, I've heard good things, but haven't watched it. I liked Gotham pretty well, but I still haven't seen the last couple seasons. Boondocks, everybody talks about that. I guess that's a reboot. Winona Earp is the only thing keeping IDW afloat at this point, I think. And Falcon and Winter Soldier is probably going to be something that aggravates me because they're leading toward Falcon Cap. And I didn't like him as Captain America. Hellstrom, I don't care about that either. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. That could be cool, but it'll be all super woke and super gay Iceman, I'm sure. Loki, I don't care. It's dumb. It'll be dumb because they're going to get it all woke. What If could be good, but it's the animation's got to be right. Oh, Boys was good. I'll have to check that out one of these days. Was the Mayans any good? I haven't seen it. I've heard good things, but Sons of Anarchy kind of was my fill of motorcycle shows. Although that one actually had a pretty good ending for what it was. Yeah, probably, Richo. Probably. I heard The Gifted was good. I never saw that one. It was always on when I wasn't home. In development, Why the Last Man is probably going to be crap. The book had a cool concept that dragged out for about 50 issues too many. Aquaman King of Atlantis, that's probably going to be animated. That could be really good, or it could be really, really bad. And this Green Lantern show, I guess they're talking about doing Jon Stewart. That could be really cool. She-Hulk's probably going to get woke. Moon Knight, they're talking about casting a black guy, which more of that going on, I guess. Just make a black character like Mantis. Mantis was awesome. Miss Marvel, nobody wants to watch that crap. An Akira sequel, that's a bad idea. Those Akira fans are diehards. WR, I think that the comics are based on the show, but I'm not sure. I know they're run by the same company, IDW. I'm not sure which one came first, though. Lucifer, I never got into the show. It seemed like it was an okay show, but not my thing. I don't really like villain stuff. Marvel 616, I think, is their way of introducing new characters into the Disney sphere. So more live action stuff probably. Even if it's animated, they'll introduce people that way. This MODOK's probably going to be crap. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm surprised that's coming back. Yeah, but he's still the devil, Johnny. I mean, I get what they were going for. It just I just couldn't get into it. I mean, it was really well done. What I saw of it, I saw about 3/4 of the first season. I thought it was really well done for what it was, but it just wasn't for me. This Briggs Land, that comic was pretty interesting. A buddy of mine really liked it more than I did. It had a lot of potential. I think that one could be really good on AMC. Concrete kind of surprises me. That's about this big guy made of concrete. That one could be good. The series wasn't for me. I thought it was kind of boring, but it had a real strong cult following. Fear Agent, that could be good. Deadpool animated series, that'll just be boring. Dr. Mirage, that's going to be garbage. They've been really screwing that up over at Valiant. That book was so disappointing. Hawaiian Dick, that's why there's a Kickstarter out there that's like at least 5 years old that hasn't been fulfilled. And that's because he actually signed away quite a bit of the rights, apparently. So he may not be able to produce that book, and I don't think he's refunded everybody's money. So it looks like they are going to go through with making a show out of it, at least as of now. I didn't care for it too much, but I see why some people like it. Again, just wasn't for me. Oh, watching Australian football? Why aren't they watching rugby? They should be watching rugby. Rugby's a sport, not soccer. Lost City Explorers was stupid as a comic. It'll probably be just as bad as a TV show. A lot of these I don't think are going to actually get through. If they do, they're going to be canceled. Like Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. First of all, it was Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur, and then it was interesting because he was a missing link type guy, and Devil Dinosaur was the smart one in the group. This one is like, oh, I'm a strong, independent black girl, don't need no man, and I'm smarter than Tony Stark. And nobody cared. Quantum and Woody, I don't see that happening. Sam and Twitch could be really cool. Those are characters from Spawn, and they're sort of like city beat cops, and they end up dealing with serial killers and supernatural stuff. That could be really good. BBC America would do a really good job with that. Oh, you got your own brand? Oh, cool. All right. As long as it's, people beating the shit out of each other, Red Show, then you're all good. But people falling down and be like, oh, I got knocked down. And ties? No. Sinestro, I don't see that going through. The Smurfs? Really? Some of these I've never heard of. Static Shock, that could be cool. The original cartoon was really popular. Josie, Archie, man, they are really stepping up their game last 10 years or so. Ooh, Usagi Ujimbo. Oh, I would love to see a movie of that. Maybe they'll do it like Wallace and Gromit style. The Woods, I've heard good things about that series. I haven't read it. I think I have the first book floating around somewhere, but it's about this like high school that gets teleported to another place, and they have to figure out what's going on, and there's monsters in the woods. Yeah, I know, Johnny. Sin City, really. Yeah, I like the Sin City movies, but I don't know if. Hopefully, they can pull it off. They got to keep that noir style, though. Witchblade, the last time they did that as a TV series, the chick was really hot, but boy, watch that on mute. Warrior Nun, that could be awesome. The Warrior Nuns are fun. Dylan Dog, that movie was terrible, but as a TV show, it might work. The Mall, I'm hoping that's based off that comic book series that I read because I liked the idea on that one. That had a lot of potential. Ice Cream Man's going to be dumb. Black Hammer will be boring because it takes place on a farm. Untitled John Ridley Mystery Marvels Superheroes Reinvention Series. I need a little more detail there, but it's ABC. I think they're owned by Disney. Judge Dredd Mega City 1. That better have Carl Urban in it. It was poorly acted, but it was meant to be that way. It was over the top, you know. Oh, Velocipaster is the movie you're thinking of, Ryan. And of course, it's one everybody should view. For the purposes of your soul. Yeah, Carl Urban was the best Judge Dredd. Stallone, sorry man, I like Stallone in a lot of stuff, but not that movie. That movie was awful. Demolition Man was a much better movie for Stallone. Carl Urban nailed Judge Dredd. I thought he did a great job. Bizarro TV, I don't know what they're thinking of with that. That's a terrible idea. Hungry Ghosts was a comic written by Anthony Bourdain, the guy that travel around and eat food in weird places. I have the first issue floating around. I never got around to reading it, but I heard it was good. It kind of mixes Japanese yokai mythology with food stuff. It's like there's a restaurant that serves yokais and onis, and they tell stories that way. It's supposed to be really good, but I haven't read it. It's just sitting in a pile somewhere of other crap I haven't got around to. Near the bottom, mind you. Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers. No thanks. Not interested. Green Arrow and the Canaries is going to be a spin-off from Arrow, and it's about a chick Green Arrow, apparently. I've heard that they might cancel there. They might not go through with that one. So who knows? But a Lobo could be good, but they better have to make that a comedy, I think. Speech therapist for inner city kids. Wow. I'd watch it. I'm not saying I want. It'd be like that Dangerous Minds movie with Michelle Pfeiffer, where she teaches the inner city kids, and Coolio sings to her about Gangsta's Paradise. Yeah, but the Archie stuff surprises me. I think Riverdale really set the trend for them. That Sabrina was pretty good. I only saw a few episodes, but it looked like it was a pretty good teen drama kind of thing. So Josie one would probably have kind of a Scooby-Doo feel, but I think it would do pretty well. Hiding in Time sounds like an interesting concept. Not enough for me to click on the button, but it's got a cool title. Sounds like some time or temporal anomalies and whatnot. DMZ is going to be garbage. That comic book was stupid. Bunch of lefty, boring, hammer you over the head social justice crap. Big Hero 6. I didn't know that was on the Disney Channel. I didn't know they made a TV series out of that, but I guess that I should have known that. Makes sense they would. Heard the movie was good, but I didn't see it. I heard bad things about this Harley Quinn. I guess it's kind of dumb. Spider-Man Maximum Venom. Never heard of that one either. I am a really bad nerd. Wow. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That show's dumb. I don't know how kids are watching that crap. Some of you guys have kids. Do they watch the garbage one, or do you show them the classics? Oh, Johnny, I know he wants to do Dread, but I really, really hope they sign him soon, because I think it would make the show fantastic. Even if they have a small budget like the movie did, they could still make it look really cool. You know, rent out some abandoned factories and stuff for your sets. You don't have to have anything overly fancy. Green screen it for all I care. As long as the story's good and there's lots of gunplay. But yeah, I'm super psyched about Bloodshot being on potential streaming service. It'll probably be on Amazon. That's probably where I'll get it. I heard there was a Transformers one. I think it called Generations or something like that. That looked awful. They looked all boxy and stupid. Morning, Angela. But yeah, a lot of the shows have just been such trash. Yeah, one of the publishers that I've been really digging on lately is suspending publication because of the viruses, which really bums me out because I really like these guys. I never really read much of their stuff back in the day, but apparently they've actually got some pretty good stuff because of the actual Aspen book. The Fathom is the name of the book, featuring Aspen Matthews. She's like a girl Aquaman type, but with boobs and being hot. But that book was actually pretty good because Aquaman sucks nuts right now. But that book was a lot of fun, and I read Lola XOXO, which was also shockingly a good read. So I was real disappointed to find out they're suspending their release schedule. And I don't think it's just to assist retailers. That's a bit of a generous assessment because if nobody's going into the store to buy the books, but they had this new Alien Invasion one that looked really cool. I talked about it earlier when I was streaming, but yeah, this looks like it's really just a cost saving measure. Yeah, Soulfire Exiled. The Soulfire books, I never read them. I remember seeing them, but I never gave them a chance because I thought they were just like garbage image art books. And I kind of regret that now because I was really enjoying Fathom and Lola. So I might go back and pick up some of the older books. And I'll have my comic shop guy order those in for me. Yeah, the whole world falls apart for the sniffles, Ryan. I don't get it. But we'll find out how serious this all is eventually. Probably the hard way. Oh, and remember how we were just talking about books being delayed and postponed and all that? Well, bad news, kids. Abrams' Spider-Man book got pushed back yet again. That's right. J.J. Abrams' kid's nepotism because of his name book, which is really, really dumb book, got delayed again. And it's rescheduled for April 29th. Which means that it's like, what, 4 months late now? Originally solicited for December 11th. So yeah, it's going to be about 4 months late. That's how you keep people interested in a miniseries. Best Buy's gone to curbside service? Really? Wow. How desperate do people need new TVs? I guess if you know what you want, that works out. Because I'd rather not get out of my car ever. You know, if I have to go somewhere, drive through, awesome, kind of cool. But yeah, whatever. Business has to figure out how to keep going. Yeah, so this brings us up to 4 now that are delayed or canceled. So this is the first Marvel one, I think. Plus, these are Aspen's books are suspended, which, like I said, that bums me out more than most of them. Although I really want to read the end of that Batman Ra's al Ghul. That's just such a crazy book, and nobody seems to want to tell me why they won't release the ending. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, well, wait, what's all this then? Come on, stupid thing. So Marvel's doubling down with the cringe. We'll probably talk about this on Wednesday. I know we've already talked about it, but because it's back in the news, we'll probably discuss it a little more. But this is the Children of the Atom book. Now, these are people with the same powers as characters that already exist. So now we have body positive POC Gambit. I don't know what's going on here. This is a woman, not a 12-year-old boy, who has similar powers to Cyclops. And then there's this Nightcrawler knockoff. I think that's the Angel knockoff. Race swapped Angel. I don't know what's going on here, but I think that's somebody like a Beast knockoff. But they all have unique personalities, like social media influencer. One of them's like a consultant or something. They're stupid. Yeah, one of them's an Instagram celebrity. Makes the cast special. Stand up for themselves. Blah blah blah. Vita Ayala's writing it. If you haven't read Vita Ayala, I highly recommend you never do. She's one of the worst writers I've ever seen. Seriously, like she probably would fail as a young adult paranormal author. And that's pretty hard to do because you really just need to throw words down. They don't even have to form coherent sentences. Just blah, blah, blah. Teen romance. But yeah, these characters look awful. I'll find a better image of them. It looks like Marvel is doubling down on the wokeness to try and really pull people in with the garbage fire. And these are coming out next month, unlike the other one, which is in June, I believe. I should probably try harder with learning how this system works. Okay, here we go. This is hard with 2 monitors. I don't like this. Oh yeah, buckle in. You ain't seen nothing yet. Look at. Oh look, here's some real heroes. Oh no, too bad. This is what you're getting now. See, Gambit looks awesome. I don't know what this like. Her head looks like an alien. Seriously, I feel dumber for just looking at that image. I mean, what is going on? You can't tell that's hair because where the headpiece is, which is identical to Gambit's, except it's like black or really dark purple. You can't tell that's a helmet or her hair. Like, where does one end and the other begin? Yeah, and black lipstick, really, that doesn't match these fashion choices, okay? Like, that is Cyclops' old 90s outfit. If you put an X on this, that's his 90s outfit. And what do you need pouches for if you shoot laser beams out of your eyes? What is in there? Sunglasses? How many pairs do you need? What do you, Chewbacca? No. Well, Chewbacca needs that. He's got tools in there and ammunition, and he's awesome. You're stupid and have black lipstick, and you're a copycat. So, yeah, it really bugged me that they are just this lazy. Vita Ayala is very unimaginative, and she's boring, and she plays it up because she's one of those non-binary people and uses they, them pronouns. I don't want to read that Rule 34, Kyler. I really don't. It's going to be horrible. They'll probably have two spirits in there and furries and dragonkins. But yeah, they're just recycling people's powers in an effort to, I don't really know, because some of it's race and gender swap, and that I expect, but these look more like bad sidekicks. So I don't know how they think they're going to get a whole series out of this, even like a 5-issue, but this is an ongoing, ongoing series from garbage person Vita Ayala, who blocked me on Twitter because she's a bitch. I've never interacted with her, and she blocked me. Good one, Johnny. I find it weird that some of these pros block people that they've never discussed anything with. Like, I'd understand if I said something asinine to you, but I don't remember ever talking to this woman. But I'm blocked by a few people. Let's see. I can think of like 3 or 4 right off the top of my head, because I have a folder of comic pros that blocked me. Let's see. Yeah, Richard Pace, Dan Slott, Vita Ayala, some other Marvel writer blocked me. They really like to do that. I know, right? Sorry, WR. I do that. Yeah, I know that it's probably an automated blockchain thing. I follow somebody they don't like, but it's just really lazy. It's bad form. And it's really, really bad look. If somebody that doesn't know you wants to check out your work and that you're blocked, I know a lot of people complain about that, but it really is just bad business. Oh, Voodoo has Superman Red Sun, really? I heard that's good. The previews I saw of it looked really good. I like the comic, but I guess they changed a few things. But have any of you seen it yet? Because it's Kami Superman. But I guess he's like a true believer in the communist spirit. But that book came out back in like the 90s when communism wasn't the end-all be-all that we are seeing these days. So yeah, I just want to do a real quick stream. Didn't have a whole lot to go over. Oh, cool. Let me know, Johnny, if it's any good, because I want to know if it's worth spending money on. She protected her account. She's probably getting a lot of hate because she was on a couple of videos earlier. But yeah, I screenshotted it earlier today, and I'm blocked. Yeah. She's doing the Nebula series, which was really terrible. So yeah, this Children of the Atom, though, that between this and New Warriors, I don't know what Marvel's thinking, but they're launching like another 8 or 9 X books, so they probably were just desperate for titles for some reason. So yeah, that's really all I had. Was I wanted to talk about the weird video from Cash Grab and a little bit of news. Not a lot happening right now. These weird delays, I don't know what these are about. I find that odd that so many books are getting delayed, mostly from DC. So that makes me a little nervous that DC's not doing that well. And they did cut their line by like 20% recently. So we'll see where it goes. But hopefully they can finish these miniseries in reasonable time. I hate it when they delay stuff like this. It's very inconsiderate. If you don't have the 5 issues done by the time you go to print with issue 1, maybe you should rethink how you do your business practices. So, all right. Well, I suppose I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for listening to me rant, you guys. I didn't really have much to say today, just kind of angry and bored, and that's an awesome combination. So thanks for coming out, and don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, all that crap. And hopefully I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.